Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jeff. XDEFIANT patch notes are here. If you thought we wouldn't do another preseason, you thought wrong. Read more of what's changing in today's update. We've sped up the progress of unlocking weapon attachments by lowering the amount of XP needed to level up your primary weapon from 3,500 to 3,000, and your secondary weapon from 1,500 to 1,000. This change is retroactive, meaning your existing weapon levels will likely be even higher now. To counteract this and provide a greater challenge to the community, weapon mastery level requirements have increased. Oh no, don't do this. I was one weapon off. However, any player that has already unlocked the bronze, silver, gold skins will get to keep them. We're not monsters. But my RPK wasn't done. My RPK was like level 20. What do you mean increased? Netcode improved how quickly your health reacts when being shot, which should reduce the feeling of being shot behind walls. Okay, cool. Even more netcode improvements, always welcome. Enjoy that. The game has been exponentially more bearable, not like dying around corners and feeling like I shouldn't have died there. With the last update, it started to feel very good. And yesterday I had like one example of me dying around the wall. I could have potentially been wallbanged now that I'm looking back at it, but it's really hard to tell. So this should just make it feel a little bit tighter. So we'll see what happens. Players wielding the MDR while strutting around in the Firestorm skin were experiencing an abnormal level of recoil, which has been reset to normal recoil, so strut away. I didn't even know that was a thing. Restored the decorum of lying down when dead to players who previously remained on their feet after dying under the influence of Libertad's Ultra. Yeah, so whenever you killed anybody in that ultimate, the players wouldn't actually fall over and die. They would just freeze while like standing up and then eventually just disappear a couple seconds later when the person respawns. It just didn't play the death animation for some reason. And additional crash fixes. I don't crash very often at all. I think the last time I crashed was like 3 days ago or something like that. And I crashed when I was opening my shadow play. I don't even know if that was like a game related thing. Very weird. Let's go and see what they did with this weapon leveling thing. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, all right. So we're over here over on level 116 M16. Okay, so all of my weapons, the only thing I had left to do was the RPK 74. It was the last weapon before I ended up getting gold on everything. And it looks like my secondaries are level 149. So, okay, I see what they did in the sense of level 100 is now equal to level 116, which is, it shows that you do level up faster, but now the goals are more out of reach, right? If we go over to the mastery camos, instead of the max level being 100, it is now 200. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. So they made it easier to get access to all of the attachments and stuff, but they increased the amount that it takes to get gold for everything, is my understanding. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this RPK to 200. Oh no. I understand, but I don't understand. Usually I would get like 2.5, 3.5 levels or whatever if I drop like around 70 plus kills or so. Maybe we get like 5 levels a game now or something like that. Ooh, arena, perfect. I'm the only like level 100 in here. Okay, never mind. There's one other guy in here, but what is it for secondaries? It's still 200. Okay, so, oh, good thing I still saved all these classes with gold on it, because I don't know if I can reselect gold now. I'm confused. These are all gold. They're still all showing up there. They're all there so long as they're still equipped, but what happens if I were to put bronze on, for example, just in the menu? Can I put gold back on it? Oh no, I'm having that weird bug again where it's dropping me down to 200 FPS. I still have that on plus boost thing, and it's not working anymore. Usually the on plus boost made it so that that didn't happen, but wait, is there no kill confirm noise anymore? Yeah, I'm not getting a confirmation sound whenever I kill somebody anymore. See? Completely silent. Okay, RPK level 22. I never realized how awkward kills feel without like a kill confirmation noise. Like most games these days have like a kill confirm sound. I mean, that's the only way people are getting kills with that. Just gotta jump in my face and just firebomb instead of being able to shoot, because you're definitely not winning any gunfights. He's doing the best on their team and he's negative. I mean, what are you guys doing? This guy swapped off of sniping. Of course, MP7 as well. They won't swap to anything else except MP7. So hard carried by the MP7, it's crazy. Nerf the shit out of that MP7. Hard carries the worst players imaginable. You're terrible. He's sniping, switches to a full auto, like, oh, I could use a full auto too. And then picks the most meta shit possible. Brother, I'm leveling up weapons. You're sitting there trying to win. I'm not trying to win, and I'm literally 8 times the player you are. You got nothing. Let's see how many levels we get at the end of this. Please be something good. All right, 71 kills, and everyone on the other team, that bum with the MP7 barely went positive, triple their damage. Garbage player. All right, so how many levels we get right here? Boom, boom, boom. That's it? Wait, so we went from level 21 to 24? Yeah, it basically was right there. So 3 levels. So instead of it being usual 2.5 levels, it was 3 levels. But they doubled the amount. I don't know about this one, guys. I don't know what this was done for exactly. Is this in preparation for the upcoming mastery camos or something? I'm confused. I don't really get it. Well, I understand that it's supposed to be more of a challenge, sure. But it already was a good amount of work to go and get 1 weapon gold. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I technically already got the levels when I got them to 100, right? Basically felt like I was done with that weapon. Now I have to go back? I don't know. This shit made me feel like I was somebody climbing up Mount Everest. I get to the top, I get to the peak, and then the clouds and fog and shit end up clearing up in front of me. And then I realize that there's a mountain that's 2 times taller right in front of me after I had already given everything I got to get them to where they are now. Brutal change, I'll be honest. This is pretty brutal. I expected them to just adjust the amount of XP that you get by obviously increasing the amount of XP you get, even if it's just by like 25%. Yeah, technically, I guess I'm leveling a little faster, maybe, but not enough to make up for the fact that it's doubled the amount of levels in total. I agree, like, it's nice to think that, like, you want to put more and more work into getting gold on every single weapon, but it was already a lot of work, man. I have multiple days played on this game. I also don't know if they're aware of this weird bug where, like, you're not getting, like, the kill confirmation sound. I don't, maybe there's an option. Did it turn itself off or something? And now it makes me wonder and worry about, like, what about when the new mastery camo comes? I was expecting them to maybe increase the maximum level at that point. Like, you know, you leave gold at 100, and then, like, maybe 125 or 150 is the new mastery camo, and then they were gonna increase it from there. But now it's like, what's the new mastery camo challenge even? Is it leveling like the rest of the mastery camos? I assume so. So what, the brand new mastery camo is gonna be at what, like level 250? So I still have to get everything up to over 200, even if I do have gold though. Oh, that's brutal. I know they're trying to be nice with like allowing people to keep the golds and stuff like that that's on their current class. I don't know if I can reselect. Here, I'll just try it. Fuck it. Let's go with this AA12 because I never want to touch this piece of shit again anyway. We go to the masteries, right? I can equip bronze. It was gold. You saw that it was just gold. Mastery. I can't select that. Oh, but I can select it from the skins tab. Oh, okay, so it's still there. I can select it on the skins tab, but under mastery, it's not there. All right, okay, that's a little better. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm understanding now. But again, I still don't feel like the overall XP that you gain is enough in comparison to you doubling the amount of overall levels. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got like a 100% increase to total levels needed for gold now. Like, I have to get this weapon to 200 instead of 100, but I'm only doing it like 10% faster. I don't know what the actual numbers are. That's just how it feels anyway. Now, again, these mastery grinds and stuff are like the main things that keep me on the game at the start. But if I enjoy a game, which I enjoy XDEFIANT a lot, I'm gonna play regardless. It just fucking sucks I was 1 weapon off of getting all of them gold. The thing is, I'm starting to believe now that the requirement is not to get every single weapon gold now. I'm thinking that it'll just be a separate thing. You don't have to get every single one of them gold in order to get the next mastery camo, for example. I think it'll just be at a different level, 1 by 1. It's not like an overall, like, completionist camo. Not yet, anyway. Maybe in the future there will be some kind of completionist thing, but I have a feeling that it's just based on levels with this new one that's coming. Maybe it's not as bad as I'm thinking. Everything is just scaled differently, that's all. I still really wish I finished this RPK, though. Yeah, and also, in comparison, since I was talking about the other LMG, M280 or whatever it is, yeah, this RPK feels underwhelming in comparison. RPK just feels like a slower AK. Same TTK, everything. You know, obviously you got a bigger mag, I guess, but that's pretty much it. It's an AK with a bigger mag. It doesn't seem like there's any damage difference whatsoever. Could be wrong, though. I don't know the numbers. Also, I feel like I'm hearing footsteps louder. They didn't mention any footstep adjustments. Maybe it's just due to, like, less sound effects going on whenever I'm getting kills and shit. I feel like I'm hearing people's footsteps from further away. I can't tell if that's a good or bad thing, though, or if it's just some weird placebo going on right now. So they left all the attachments and stuff at the earlier levels and made it a bit faster so everyone can get their attachments, but then there's the whole marathon after the fact. Okay, I mean, I get it. How many levels did I get? I don't know, man. I mean, I'm a grinder. I'll do it anyway, but I just don't really know what it was done for. I don't really understand the goal. Why couldn't it just stay at like 100, right? Increase the amount of XP that you get by like 25, 30% or something like that. Yes, it does mean that people would be able to hit gold faster and they would be able to complete the content of the game faster, right? Yeah, I do understand that. But 200? Like bronze used to be 50, it's now 100. Silver used to be 75, it's now 150. And gold used to be 100, it's now 200. Maybe if gold was like 150, bronze was 75, silver was 100 or some shit like that. I don't know, man. Fuck, that's brutal. I really thought I was going to be able to finish before the Shadow of the Erdtree thing. Today was going to be the day that I was going to finish this. I was going to be able to go and grind this all the way up to 100, but now that I have to get up to 200, I don't think I can do that. I really don't. Maybe today plus tomorrow I could get it to 200. Fuck.